Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to match number 10. Fresh from our draw in the last one, we've been given Undead. I've picked up a new thrower because the old one is misnet game.
Am I pleased to see you, or did I just put a canoe in my pocket?
And we're playing uphill TV again. Thankfully this time, not too much, although both mummies do have guard. So he's played 8 and 2 and 3, so he's played 3 games more than us. He's got double guard mummies. We've got a guard, a white guard, and a no guard blitzer. That's all right. Blodge sure hands, and then some generic blodge. This is all right. We can play into this because we've got attack on mighty blow. We've got a little bit less guard than we would want, and we've got a little bit less block than we would want. But this is play intoable. We're 1245, and our opponent's 1340. Oh, that's annoying. So we get 95. Fuck it. There's nothing that we can get. Let's get fungus. What does he do? During, oh, each activation. Right, okay. Okay. During each activation. We'll receive, please, Bob. Fungus is pretty good. Yeah, fungus is alright. Eight, 2 and 3, so they probably started in silver, probably. That's silver gold. This is a gold coach, I suspect. You moaned about fungus for 2 hours and now you're playing him. Did I? The rat. Oh yeah, that fucking rat game really annoyed me. Dimmy's like, yeah, I know. I was there. Alright, I think this works. Zombie, zombie, zombie. Yeah, it was just fine. Right, let's do it. Ode says I'm a man of integrity. Dimmy's a man of integrity, I think, yeah. Bad start. So I could make this 3D, but I opened myself up to being smashed in the face by a mummy. So we're not going to do that. I'm going to just create a flat line. That turning over wouldn't be terrible. And are we going to throw a blitz here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, right. So. Your opponents love symmetry and you've ruined it. Well. A triple stun's pretty nice in our first turn, isn't it? Lloyd says, why isn't fungus on? I'm going to field him on defense. Jimmy says if he Kaz's 2 orcs, you lose him. You're right, Dim. Better not fucking Kaz 2 orcs then, hadn't he? Day says I would have paid money to see a Kaz right then. Are you being a naughty human, Day? You being a naughty human again? I think we've got ourselves our blitz target. We already know our opponent is... Oops. That one there, into there. Into dead. Into dead. Right, into KO is fine. Oh, that's a mistake there. This guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should have put him here. I should have had 2 big uns here. I think that was a mistake, not doing that. Because it means that, yes, that this is providing an assist that needed to not provide an assist. Look at me, I've won another tournament. Oh yeah, it does a nice one, well played. Where did you go? What tournament did you win? I was pretending to be you. Oh, okay. I was all pleased for you. And you're like, no, I'm just trolling you, Davo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, now we've pulled that mummy into that hole there. I'll answer your question about the 1,000 losses in a second. That guard across there. Go there. I think we leave this on the floor. We're clearly threatening to go this way. And we're 3 people up. We're so much material up, we should be fine here. So, Drazimo says an interesting Blood Bowl question. So he says, watching your defense video from years ago, where you say columns is CAC, and reading 1,000 losses and BB tactics where they suggest it, is it more nuanced than good versus bad? So, columns in the... I think what it's talking about a lot of the time is that columns will be a solid tactic. Right? They're not terrible. They're not amazing. They're just okay. CAC, as in bad, Dimmy. You know what CAC is. I know you know. I know you know. Yes, and I think that they were in the old rule set. They were maybe okay some of the time. In the new rule set, they are probably terrible almost all of the time. Right, we're on turn 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. I could blitz him to here. Yeah, we're not doing that, are we? Let's have you there. Jesus fuck. Okay, so we're now 4 pieces up. Or I can come back across here. And this is actually the next most important action. Fine. Stay put. So we've got plenty of material around here. And what I'm actually looking for is a 2 dice strike on his sure hands. This is ridiculous. What are we on? 3 rerolls. Okay. In this game, we will 100% be looking to score on a big one. Considering we're 5 players ahead, we should be picking who we're scoring on here. The best defense is often situational. So, first of all, think about things that we can relate to here. So, for example, the boat defense. Yeah, the one where we put 3 players on the line of scrimmage here, and then you see people put a player there. Ooh. A player there and a player there, and then a load of players here. Right? Is that a good defense or a bad defense? Well, as with everything, it's situational. And most of the time, it's an okay defense. It would get 7 out of 10 in a baking contest. It is okay. Now, the other thing that people often forget when they're thinking about these sorts of pieces of advice is that the writer has got to decide who on earth the advice is for, and whether or not, what type of player is this player in the first place? Because if the player is relatively new, then giving them complicated but amazing advice is often worse than giving someone solid advice, right? 7 out of 10 is fine for advice to someone who's a new player. And that can often get overlooked. Because if you're going to take someone who's a 2 or a 3 and you suddenly make them a 7, fucking hell, that's a quantum leap forward. Oh, it looks like my anti-ads need
Day_day95 just subscribed for 48 months. Oh, looks like my anti-ads needs updating.
Right, so with a cheeky ass go for it there, we've got 2D here. Once we got the 2D there, we can probably put 2 guards in here and we can have 2D there. So therefore, that's the blitz. And I need to put both the guards in there, so it isn't, this is the stand-up mechanic. This is annoying, because this is turn 5. Well, actually, you're the assist. So the opening dice roll here is literally a dice roll, which is that. Okay. Interesting proposition. That goes in there. That goes there. That goes there. We actually didn't need double guard in the end because we powered that over. So if the ball goes there, that would be kind of okay. I'd really like to get the ball on a big one, I think. Really like to get the ball on a big one. Maybe this isn't the turn for it. We're on 2 re-rolls. Ball on a block, big one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The thrower could stand there. Big one could stand there. Big one could stand there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because the thrower has got no other job other than to hand the... Oh, this is terrible. I think you actually stay still. Stay still. Is it fair to say that for defense against faster teams, you want to go wider, and basher teams, you're looking to minimize how casualties you might take? No. I don't think of it in those terms. Think of it a different way, which is when talking about both width and non-width, and thinking about depth and non-depth. What you're actually looking at is options. So, for example, looking at my setup here is a really good example and is demonstrating a lack of options, if you will, because I'm really narrow. So the opponent only has to cover a smaller period of pitch. So even though I'm 5 players up, it doesn't feel like I'm 5 players up. Because of the lack of width I've got. Yeah, it's not a good setup 5 players up. That's annoying. That's a follow and that's the fix. We're going to move you through the gate. Really? Really? That's the best you could do? Realised that's stunned, so because that's stood up, there isn't an easy way to get at this. I can't do that. And at the moment he's just got 2D here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's fucking 1D as well. Fuck. So in fact I think this is hammering home the problem, which is that the lack of width that I've got here is making literally 4 players feel like an absolute fucking disaster. Yeah, 4 players is making this feel horrendous. So my lack of width is causing this problem. Oh, and the 2 strength 5 guard things stood next to one another, and my entire team stood round it. I mean, all of those things. You're dead. Minty Rinty, sorry mate, you're dead. You're amplifying his mummies, which like to be close together. Yes. So had he actually done a 3, he could have done a 1D blitz here and bounced that into that gap there. And then I would have been screwed. Thankfully, that's not what happened. He rolled his eyes like he's getting diced. No, I enjoyed leaving it till turn sodding 7 to do anything clever. How's that going? You're on no points. I want to blitz there. I'm not scoring on a big one, and I don't want to. I want to score on a big one. Think. Unless I want to block here. Well, we're now not blitzing there. Needs to be a POW. This is a POW. Alright, so turn 7 means I can get you through that gap, which means that you're going to go and stand there. You're going to go and stand there. Means, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with you yet. In fact, I am. You have to stand up. You're going to do that. I'm going to go there. We're going to hold this. Good boy. Question for chat, does arena roster building crossover tabletop? Yes. Picked up Giraffe mannerisms. I think Giraffe and I maybe share some mannerisms. I don't know if it's one of us is going to claim ownership over them. Yeah. Well, I would like to think that we're going to see overtime get thrown in the bin next season. I would be suspecting that that might be a thing. And then if we see that, then I think that changes things considerably, doesn't it? Be how they work the draws into arena. Yeah. What are we on? 2 rerolls. Right, well the very first thing we should try and do is surf that mummy. Mind. Mind even more. Ooh, it dead. It regen failed dead. That's quite helpful. Opponent's conceded, he's got all his KOs back. Holy moly. Opponent's like, yep, peace out. The rookie thrower can go in the bin. Don't need you anymore, but thank you for your service. 3 points on that big one, 3 points on that. So we got a 9 and a 10. Well, you're clearly getting mighty blow then. And what is it, 12 for the next level up for you? Yeah, 12. So you're 2 away. You're on 8, you're on 3. Oh, and we need to replace Minty. Line man. Printy Minty too. Fresher than ever. We probably should buy 2 linemen. Yeah, basic cash down below 300. Fire you. Fire you. And hit expensive mistakes. Ooh. There we go. 1 team.